Welcome back to Limb Driven TV. Today we're just back with a fun little video. I have my PSE Evoke 35 here, and we've got a nice archery range. We're going to go ahead and try warming up at 50 yards, and then beyond that we're going to keep on stretching out and just see how far we can go. So the fun thing about today's video is that we're doing some long distance archery with some heavy arrows. This is the Grizzlystik TDT, built up a little bit heavier than their 650 system. These are weighing in about 680. It's personally what I like. I enjoy it, and I can shoot it long distance. It's still really fun. Everybody loves shooting long distance. It's another challenge. It's another way to hone your skills, and it's a lot of fun to watch those arrows fly. So here we go. We got heavy arrows. Start at 50 yards. This is my first grouping, and we got two really good shots there, consistent. This one's not bad. That one's nothing to write home about at all, but 50 yards is my first grouping. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna stretch it out there. I'm gonna keep doing some shooting at 60, and I think then I'll switch it up and go to like 70. Let's go 70. Dealing with some wind that personally I need to work on a little bit. Dealing with that wind, it's blowing me around a little more than I'd like. But that's why we're out here practicing, getting it done. So with a heavy arrow and with low profile vanes or feathers, whichever you prefer, you're going to get less crosswind affecting your arrow flight and your point of impact compared to just running like a standard blazer vane setup and a light arrow. Go. Let's check it out. Well, there we go. There's our 70-yard grouping. We've got decent little grouping going. I mean, I can get my hand around that. Almost closed. So 70 yards, that's pretty good. All right, well, thanks for watching our long distance. Okay, well, I can't shoot it like that, but... Well, it looks like 78 yards is going to be our maximum here. I was hoping I could get a little bit further, get 80 or just past that, but 78 is as far as this range goes, and I can't really go a walk further behind the camera. This is about as far back as I can be. So we're going to go with 78 yards. Let's check it out. 78 yards. Now, some of you are saying, I thought this was a long-range archery video. 78 yards, that's it, really? Well, I mean, it's what I got. It's what I got to work with here. And then there's the other group of guys that are saying, well, why the heck do I need to be shooting 78, almost 80 yards? I'm not shooting an animal that far. I'm a tree stand hunter in the whitetail woods. I'm lucky if I can shoot past 35. And you're right. You're very right. You probably don't need to take shots over 40 yards at a whitetail. I mean, hunting in the woods especially, it's not like you're going to have a whole lot of open space where you can see forever and launch arrows and not have to worry about tree branches and animals moving and ducking. But long-range archery, if you don't know, is really helpful for when you come back to the shorter ranges. So practicing way the heck out here and then coming back to to these close targets, it's going to feel super easy shooting 20 yards after this. So long range archery, it's both fun and it's very useful for practice. Shooting the long distance is difficult, but it makes shooting the shorter distances that much easier when you come back to them. So let's go ahead and give this a shot here. 78 yards, 680 grain arrow, 65-pound bow, and my single pin still shooting almost 80 yards on it, not a problem. So trajectory is not bad at all. Oh, that one was off to the left. Well, I need to do a better job of lining up my target square. Everything's in there at an angle, but this is what we got for a grouping. At almost 80 yards, I can almost close my hand around it. And I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm just a deer hunter out here shooting long range, and 680 grain arrows flying great. So this is gonna be my ultimate no BS shot. I have one arrow, and I'm gonna be shooting it at the same long range. I got 78 yards on my rangefinder, and I'm gonna hit it right here on the vitals side of the target. The heart is yellow right there. That's where I'm gonna be hitting it. And so after I shoot, I'm gonna grab the camera and I will walk you all the way down there, and you will see that I can shoot a 680 grain arrow at almost 80 yards with no problems. Damn. So that was long range archery with heavy arrows. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you learned a little bit about shooting long ranges to help out your short game, if you didn't know that already. We really appreciate you guys checking out our content. Leaving a like helps us out a lot, and subscribing to the channel so you can watch more of our content coming out would be great. We've got a lot of irons in the fire despite all of this weird coronavirus stuff going on, so stay tuned for all that, and we'll see you next time.